So I was looking at Cinemation, and honestly, the first thing that stood out was simple. It's not trying to make tiny random AI clips. It's aiming at full cinematic stories with the same characters, the same locations, and a real sense of continuity. So the pain point here is pretty obvious. Most AI video tools can generate clips, but the characters drift, the scenes reset, and the story loses momentum.
Exactly. And if you're trying to build a series, a narrated story, a case study, or even a branded ad, that inconsistency can ruin the whole experience.
So Cinemation is really for people who want their videos to feel like episodes, not just isolated clips.
Right. And that's a big deal if your content needs continuity, repeatable characters, and a more polished cinematic flow.
At a high level, Cinemation is an AI movie-making app that promises long-form videos, episodic content, and story-driven productions.
The sales page says you can create videos from about 2 minutes up to 30 minutes or more, and you can use it for stories, documentaries, narrations, education, ads, and more.
So the pitch is not just speed, it's continuity, style, and the ability to keep the same characters across scenes and even across videos.
That consistency is the central promise, and it's what makes the product stand out in this category. That means it's stitching multiple shots together the way a movie or show is built, instead of leaving you with disconnected fragments.
It also says the AI plans the shots and handles the continuity on autopilot.
And on top of that, you get consistent character banks and reusable location banks, so the visual identity can stay stable across a series.
I think the best fit users are creators, marketers, agency owners, and influencers who want content that feels bigger than a typical AI clip.
Yes, especially if you're building story-based YouTube content, ads, social videos, educational explainers, or client projects.
If you've ever had a good idea but felt blocked by budget, editing, gear, or lack of a team, this angle makes a lot of sense.
And the page is very clear that you don't need filming experience or editing experience to start.
A few features really jump out. You can create character-driven videos, narration videos, promotions, shows, movies, and education content.
It also says you can target any niche, choose different visual styles like live action, 3D animation, anime, Pixar style, claymation, and 2D cartoons, and publish in vertical or landscape format.
That versatility matters because it means the tool is not locked into one content style.
And for agencies, the ability to place products, promotions, and brand messages inside the video can be very useful for client work.
The page does include a few trust builders, a webinar replay, sample videos, FAQs, a 30-day refund policy, and 24/6 chat support.
It also shows testimonials from an author, an agency owner, and an influencer, which helps show different use cases rather than just one narrow audience.
That said, I always like to remember that the vendor does not publish verified earnings data.
Exactly. So the smart way to evaluate it is by the workflow, the features, and whether the output fits your content goals.
On the pricing side, the page shows Cinemation Elite monthly at $47 a month, or the yearly plan at $297 a year.
The monthly plan includes 10,000 welcome credits, up to 3 videos daily, up to 10 characters, up to 15 locations, and 24/6 support.
So if you're serious about using it regularly, the yearly option may be the more efficient route.
And the 30-day refund policy does add a layer of reassurance if you want to test the workflow first.
My honest take is that Cinemation looks especially interesting if your goal is to create longer, more cinematic, story-driven videos with consistent characters and locations. It's not just selling speed, it's selling continuity, repeatable branding, and a workflow that can serve creators, marketers, and agencies alike. If that is the kind of video output you want, it seems like a strong tool to review closely. Results vary, and the vendor does not publish verified earnings data, but the feature set is definitely compelling. If you want to check it out, use my link in the description.